In this demonstration, we'll take a look at the ribbon. I'm going to go to one of my site pages, which is a web part page that we built previously, and we can start using the ribbon. So when I click on the Page tab, we get our Edit and Manage and Share and Track and Page Actions and Page Library sections. Notice in the Manage Page section, I could choose to delete the page. I could make it a home page, and in the Manage section we have Rename Page as well. It's currently greyed out and unavailable, and that's because our page isn't currently being edited. So that's an example of a context-sensitive ribbon control. Let's switch to Edit mode, and SharePoint shows us the editing tools, which will of course be useful. But if I look back on the Page tab, we can now use the Rename button. So let's rename the page and click Save Now. So we've renamed the page, and the operation was performed by the client object model running in our browser. The point is, it's a context-sensitive environment, the ribbon, so not only do we see appropriate controls when we need them, they are governed by the state of the objects that we are working with. Let's have a look at the document library now. We have the Library tab on the ribbon and the Library settings, and that takes us to the settings for the library, of course. We have the Documents tab. There we can go and do things like upload a new document or upload an existing document or create a new folder. Now let's go back to the home page for a second and go to the Tasks menu. Let's click Add New Item, and the Tasks dialog has a ribbon control of its own. So save, cancel, paste and so forth. And we will have a look at dialogs in a few minutes' time. For now, let's type a title for New Task. Now we could use the Save button down near the bottom of the dialog, or we could also just as easily use the ribbon control. So there we are. Now on the Site Actions menu, although the Site Actions isn't specifically a ribbon, I want to point out that we can modify the commands and add to the commands there as well. So for example, we could add a menu item for going directly to this Solutions gallery or any other management page. And we'll see how to do just that in a demo later in this module. But the reason I mention it here is that we can modify this Site Actions menu in a very similar way to how we modify and add to ribbons.